For me, what was really missing in the self-development world was really getting it into the body, for one. Like, how can we feel it? How can we get outside all these thoughts, all these stories, and really feel the truth? And the other is, how can it happen really fast? What if transformation can happen in a moment? I'd been into the self-development world for a long time, and I actually became a leadership coach through Georgetown University's program. And so I was experimenting with coaching with a lot of self-development tools and programs. The Xpill came about in a way that was really almost nonsensical, because it just came about more from my background being a film student. Why can't these favorite movies of mine be real? The one being most prevalent being The Matrix. And I thought about that scene with the red pill in it, that he's got this choice of taking the red pill to wake up and the blue pill to stay in this world. I thought, what if that could be real? So I just played around with it by creating this, just taking a pill bottle and putting in red cinnamon Tic Tacs. And what I did was took that to Burning Man and just said to people, hey, imagine that you could wake up. Imagine this is the real red pill. Are you willing to wake up to your reality? And people thought, oh my God, this is so fun, let's do it. And what it really did was start a lot of conversations of what is it that you're really waking up to? And people would take it and have an aha. I had an aha just taking it myself at the event. Well, after the event, I got a call from a psychologist who said, hey, are you the guy with the red pills? I'm like, the red Tic Tacs? And yeah, that's me. She said, yeah, do you have any more of those bottles? And I said, yeah, why? And she said, because I'm giving them to my patients and they're having big breakthroughs that they wouldn't have otherwise. And I really love to get more of them. And that's when I realized, oh, there's really something to this. And how can we keep experimenting and playing with this concept of taking a pill with an intention?
What an amazing thing to take an intention and then make it concrete to the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind, throughout hundreds of years, they always use symbols to activate it. And this taking the Xpill was perfect symbol. What brilliance.
So the Xpill itself, there's no active ingredients in here. So everything is what's around it. What are you putting in your intention that you're going to put into your body that you can't take back once you swallow it?
I know that it's inert. I know that it doesn't do anything. And I also know the power of placebo, but I've always thought that placebo would only work if I didn't know it was a placebo. I had the really phenomenal experience taking a pill and having like a really strange kinesthetic reaction where it was working for me.
For me personally, it solved all kinds of things. From that first realization at Burning Man why I was really there, once I took it, a new thought came to my mind. And since then, I've been experimenting with using it for all kinds of things, from using it to get my book done and committing to that, to everyday tasks. One that really blew my mind was using Xpill to run a half marathon.
I came into town to talk about Xpill and saw that people were going around town wearing these. And I always wanted to do the Las Vegas rock and roll marathon because you get to go through the strip. And oh, did we mention that neither Holly or I have run more than 3 miles in months.
No training.
No. And the most I've ever run is 6 miles, by the way. So, ever. We are really testing the bounds of Xpill right now through this experiment.
I took the Xpill with the intention to run it and have fun, run the whole time. Took it, did a video of it that's now on the site, and ran the whole thing, and not only didn't injure myself, but didn't feel sore afterward. So next for Xpill is we've come out with the book, the whole story and guideline on how to use it. We're developing what we're calling an activator training program, so people can use the Xpill with their clients, with their groups.
I was told by numerous high-level friends of mine, the who's who in my industry, you've got to get him in. You've got to have this experience for your best clients. In fact, it was about a year of wanting to go through his experience myself. So when I had the opportunity and he was available, I took it. And I want to say on the other side of that, thank you, Robert. The experience that we had, my clients are still thanking me for.
This ranks at the very top. And I mentioned that I would gladly pay a large sum of money to be certified in this method and to actually extend it and use it with my own clients, because I can see that it can bring them huge transformational benefits.
People are able to try it on their own. We've developed the Xpill Activation Kit and start to experiment and use it for all kinds of new ways And we've created this community on Facebook so that people can share their stories, help each other, and also tell us about the new uses they're finding for the Xpill.
I just can't speak highly enough for Robbie's approach, his actual passion, his integrity, the way he works with his clients through Facebook page lives, through online training.
I had an opportunity to do the Xpill transformation with Robbie 6 months ago, and it completely transformed my mind and my life after just one session with him.
Yesterday I got to experience the experience of the Xpill, and the process was so profound. And I'm someone who's done every training from A to Z, and I had such a profound, totally vector-changing shift in that process yesterday.
I have not felt this happy, joyful, and filled with awe and grace and ease and flow. I have not felt like this in years.
What I like to tell people with this is don't believe me. Don't believe a single word I'm saying, because it doesn't require belief. It requires simply willingness and trying it and seeing how your own experience works for you. So even if you never take it, I ask you, what would you use this for? If you had a pill, what would you do? What's that thing you've always wanted to do? And what if you could set that intention, swallow it, put it inside your body, and then see what happens?